Hello, those interested in what I have to say. My mind is plagued. There seems to be a devil put inside of me by someone, I'm being told, since a few days now, again and again. I've had enough. This has been going on for years. I need my privacy. I'm being watched, and I don't even know if I'm connected to my well-wishers or this devil who sent the devil in me. Again, due to the thoughts that came to me again, I suspect a cousin of mine very strongly, and I have something to tell him, or to put myself in the place of justice, where justice should be done, but there's no justice here. Should I be punished again and again for something his mother did in London, and the truth came out in Karachi in front of his father? Later on, I prayed for peace in their home. Maybe God just, or nature, just had this put there so that the poor husband would know the truth about his wife. No matter how much you hide the truth, one day the truth will come out, even if it is under deep sea. In London also, I'm told that this person, this cousin, had sent people, made someone call me, and even the message call, your husband called. I was single. I am single. He had my number and he gave it to someone in Karachi. Then someone had joined the airlines. Someone, his friend's cousin's cousin, relative of his friend, had come to London while I was doing my law there. So you see, if you tell me that he's in the States now and he will not be harming you, he's already done it. Many years back when I was in St. Michael's School, he brought this man, I think he was a black magician, a psychic or something, who scared me and tried to scare me, to tell me that there will be a death in the family. This cousin and his mafia group is scattered, and the way they do it is behind your back, sending other people, not directly. They are very clever and very cunning. So what's happened to me, inside of me, what's going on, I cannot tell you. It's very bad. So yesterday, some good force, because I asked God, I pleaded and I tried to calm myself down, because an innocent person could be from their side, this cousin's relative, could have the wrath of God on her. My heart hardened. It's become stone now, recently, just yesterday. And I was saying the wrath of God. No, actually, I was saying I should do this. And so I stopped myself, and Then I introspected, and then came the feeling that the source is saying, maybe the wrath of God could fall on an innocent person too. How guilty was I? And what does my sister have to do with this? She wasn't even born when this cousin's mother had come to London and betrayed her husband thoroughly. It was like wanting to have the cake and eat it too. I have known great hypocrisy since my childhood years. Going back, it just shocks me even more and more. I've been thinking that was 1976, 75 in London. This is 2018. Haven't seen in London even anyone doing what this aunt did. And now it's 2018. Haven't met someone like this aunt, late aunt. So again, I was being told about a long time ago, 1983, the Gulf Air crash, and a link between someone I know and the Air Blue crash, because my Christian friend worked in Air Blue. And I suspect this cousin because so when he had his first Russian wife and brought her for Christmas to the Mass, their parish, my friend's parish, he was surprisingly asked to leave the church before the Mass even started. But his wife was not asked to leave. She stayed in the church. And knowing my aunt and him now, my aunt, they are very vindictive, very revengeful, very, very obstinate. If you tell them that they're doing something wrong, you're going to get it. I mean, how shall I say it? Don't ever tell them. Don't ever correct them. Otherwise, you will pay through and through your entire life. They are so vindictive. And another thing is, I don't know how they got the meningitis in London, but I have to say that when I joined St. Joseph's College, there was a meningitis case where the teachers and the principal came down into the parlor and the girl had fainted. I was told it is a meningitis case. In London, when I was scared of spirits and ghosts, I opened the Quran and it opened to Bani Israel, Surah Bani Israel, that they are trying to scare you out of your land, out of this land, but they will not stay in this land themselves for long. I'm not sure the exact words, but this verse came to me. While I was in London, in first year, and then when I went back to Karachi and really noticed one of my diary was tempered. Something also happened to the principal. I couldn't take it, and so I avoided her or something while I was studying in London. And this person, I think, has some evil powers. After my final year my first year in LLB Law, London, when I was in Karachi, I think they tried to do something to my principal to make me not go back to London to complete my degree, law degree. And then when I came back after doing my law degree, the owner of her school where she was working, she was a headmistress, was assassinated, so that now I would be even more scared and not work, scared for her, get so disturbed or be bedridden like this psychic clairvoyant told me in London. How have I come here? I should be bedridden. Sorry, I hardly have much strength. I'm going to take a break and then maybe continue later. Thank you so much.